In the ideal university, we're always learning, staff and students. One great way to learn is to listen to our students, to actively listen to their lived experiences. And that's what we're going to do now, listening to two of our students.
Currently, I am studying illustration at Ulster. I'm on my placement year at the minute. So at 11 years old, I was in the system for mental health issues, and it was flagged to me. I'd had multiple different mental health professionals and different therapists that had said to me, we don't really know what to do with you. So I was in the system for quite a while, and it ended up that they put me forward for an autism diagnosis. This is probably my third sort of professional talking with, and he was a really lovely fella, and he said, we're gonna help you. And it was a real light, because at that point I'd been in the system for so long. I was put forward at 16 for a diagnosis, and at 16 you're full of angst and you just reject the world. And I went to this centre. It was for kids, and it was a very weird experience because I was at an age where I thought I was an adult, but I was diagnosed as a child. So it was tell a story, make a picture out of something. It was not, particularly nice for me. And so it became something that I really rejected. It's something that I really disliked. It was on paper, I am different, and I, will never be the same as other people. So growing up, that diagnosis, stuck with me. And as I've grown and changed, I've learned that it's actually, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being different than other people. And in fact, you're never going to find the same person twice. So at the minute, I'm living a life of just a really colourful life, and I'm living a life of doing what I want to do and not caring about what other people think. The first time I ever took a train on my own was my first day of uni. From there, I've been able to take the train by myself. Recently, I took my first glider. It's the little things that I'm really, really proud of.
Well, to start off, my name's Euan Campbell. I'm currently in my fourth year of university at Ulster. Looking back on it now, I've kind of always thought that I might be a bit different to those people, and I've always felt not ostracized or anything, but I felt sort of separated from them, and I felt bad about that separation. I viewed it as an issue with myself. But ever since going on the journey of seeing that I am autistic, it is me. There's nothing really to be ashamed of in that part anymore. It has been a bit of a challenge at times, just sort of accepting that, but I think I've come a long way in terms of that, just a lot more accepting of myself. What I am is nothing to be ashamed of. The way I act is nothing to be ashamed of. It just is me. I've talked to my GP, and currently they've set off a referral letter a year ago. So I'd say I'm about a third into the experience. So whenever I came to Ulster Uni, year 4, and I heard that they were doing a formal one, I sort of had that same sort of flashback to where I didn't want to do it, but I could sort of recognize it at that point. And I knew not to really listen to that and sort of go for it. So I think I was able to overcome myself in that sense. I applied for the formal. Thank you so much for listening to me. Things like this I view as extremely important, and especially for people like me to get our voice out there. So again, thank you.